It's the first and the
Let's
last.
go, bro.
Yeah.
For this
Game
week,
pertama.
okay.
It's been a while since we've had that.
Aurora
but there, take a
versus
look at the
Onic,
lineups here.
Philippines.
Okay.
As expected,
Juara M7 versus Juara M6 ya.
Ironic for Aurora. It's all flickers,
Iya,
man. So
aja,
they
bro.
really want to be aggressive with it. And they know with their dive nature, they need outs if ever possible. Oh, let's go. I'm so excited for this.
Well, here we go. So is the
Let's
MPL
go, let's
Filipino
go.
Arena right now. It is electric in here. We're jumping to the land of dawn. It's the international rivalry between Onic Philippines and Aurora. Oh, okay, already flickering out from Yue.
Forcing it back. This is the crazy poke of the Lily and the Kali together. Also note, this isn't the Brave Smite Uranus. Kirk is packing the Impure Rage Uranus there. So there are going to be moments potentially where the aggressive dives of Kirk might be punished a little bit more and he might not be as tanky. So let's see.
Yeah, I gotta calculate it a bit more. By the way, that's the newest rock skin you're seeing.
Oh, yeah, he has a...
He has a boat.
Demon
Is it
kita.
a collector's?
Oh, yeah, it's
Yeah,
the
it
one that
is.
makes him look like an
Yeah.
Eldritch horror.
What is that?
You know, those tentacly faced monsters.
It's technically.
All right.
You would know them as old ones.
The old ones. Oh, true. Okay. I get the
Look
reference.
at the boat.
Yeah, the boat is pretty sick.
King Kong, King Kong.
Oh, don't tell me this is gonna be a solo. No, and it is.
Gila.
Agent Zero.
Agent Zero.
Yeah, that's a good understanding by Edward. He is backing Concussive Blast and that he knows his Kirk doesn't have the Brave Smite, that he wins that duel.
Yeah. He calculated that. That was literally one of the calculated moments. And that's a great start for Edward. But here mid lane, Yue.
No flicker for Yue, but the damage is not gonna be enough to take him down just yet.
Do we still call that a rampart? Like,
It's a boat.
That's a boat.
we have another boat though. Dominkite has his own
That's
boat.
true. All right, looking at this, Edward. Look at his stats here for the Benedetta. 58 games played.
37 to 21.
Yep.
Whoa.
That's quite a win
hero.
rate.
64%.
That's pretty crazy right now. Mid lane, a whole lot of action, poking back and forth. Whoa. Brusco burning the flicker as well.
And the Purify from Super Friends.
Yeah. Okay, the difference between Kirk's not going to be able to join this. Let's see, Onic, how aggressive they will be able to. Oh no, here's Kirk. Hits level 4 just in time. Wave coming in through the XP lane, forces Edward back.
Okay, they're poking light.
Brusco-nya.
Super Friends 2 here trying to block their way. Demon Kite doesn't land! The special
King
migration!
Kong.
Oh, it's a turnaround for
King
Onic!
Kong
It's
dapat
only
bang.
Edward left alone, eye for an eye, just to get away! And they will take this purple buff too!
Oh, GTP. Again, 3 words. Suyo is busted.
Ngeri dong ya.
Okay, so Suyo's busted. That was also just a great setup response from Onic,
Yeah.
especially because the spatial migration didn't land and didn't favor Aurora in that team fight there. So, you know, imagine that interaction got Onic Philippines actually quite a bit, and that's something, even having a YSS that can pop that Mount Chakra to help provide some of the vision, they still just didn't land what they had to. So good little start here for Onic Philippines.
Orknya.
King Kong still on the way to the Hunter Strike. And again, it's just the threat of the Khalid and the Lilia together. It's people often forget, but when it starts hitting you, you get reminded harshly just how much they hurt.
Demon kita.
Oh, Dominkite!
Force the boat out.
He senses that there's someone, okay.
Yeah. I mean, he did get to toss out the Mountain
Mount
Shocker.
Shocker.
Yep.
And I think it was at the time where Brusco already showed his body language of making a path for the gold lane.
Yeah, and you move around so quickly with that Khalid to be able to rotate when you need to, especially, you know, even on this this map here. But so far, I'd say, at least for Dominkite, he's pretty much managed his lane perfectly fine against this Freya matchup that we usually typically see banned out right now. So a lot of the action is happening, like we mentioned, for the other 4 members on both sides. But you can expect for that next turtle to come through, especially since it's on the top side of the map.
Yeah.
Towards those gold laners that they're going to be involved here.
Yeah. So early on, the matchup didn't favor Kirk, but now as the game will extend and as he is also rushing the dominance ice, it's going to be harder for Edward to bring the Uranus down low.
Oh, Rampart into the spatial migration and the tech charge coming in too. They just did not want Brusco to survive after that.
Yeah, it's one of those moments where, like, I'd like to play, but I'll just set the phone down for a second as I'm trajected into the air.
Onic are bursting this down though. They know what resources are not available. But look at that aggressive Crimson Beacon! And King Kong still taking away the objective. So running the fight, looking for Yue. No brains to reposition. And that's going to be the trade for Onic.
I mean, Onic had, well, Onic Indonesia had a prolific... Whoa, okay. It was a Black Shoes bait. I mean, Keller did have a prolific game in Indonesia over the gold lane Freya. Wasn't able to win that series, so let's see if Onic PH can turn their favorites around here in the Philippines. Meanwhile, Savero now, again, in a comfortable spot with his Freya.
Still able to walk away. Oh! The sidestep from the Raging Sense of King Kong there to finish off the kill.
Brother, that was clean.
I was gonna say that was clean.
Yeah, King Kong had a Sky Piercer before that, by the way.
Ngeri juga
So
bro ya.
He had a Sky Piercer before that. It was a perfectly aligned shot there, and also Brusco coming through again. I mean, we just saw that a couple minutes ago, and it was snuffed out. Well, that one wasn't.
Yeah. And you also see one of the reasons why, other than the damage of Super Prince and Brusco together, that's making it difficult for you and Light to rotate is because of where Super Prince is putting these shadow essences always in front of the tower. Meaning that Yue and Light, if ever they want to branch out and try to hit the minion wave so that they can get out of lane faster, they're going to have to eat damage from the Lilia and then eventually eat damage from the Khalid. So Super Prince is simply zoning out Yue and Light from the rest of the map just because he's placing his shadow essences right under the tower where Light and Yue are.
And this is the difference you were just talking about with Kirk. You know, now that he's got the defensiveness that he needs, he's kind of able to just do what he wants at this point, unless there's a huge commitment. Because even when we saw Aurora earlier on, they had to layer a whole lot of ultimates to make a kill happen, and whether that's a tech charge or the spatial migration with the Requiem combo that we're used to seeing. So it's a little frightening, I would say, for Aurora to see how much of the game and the economy has slipped over in favor of Onic right now. This third turtle is just about to come up here.
Another thing that's really surprising for me is the fact that Savero's handling this really well. He's the first to actually take down a tier 1 turret.
Yeah,
and that's up against Dominic.
He's only 68 BPM right now. Oh no, it went up to 80.
Turtle
I think it's
terakhir
because he realizes, oh wait, I have to join the fight now. Let's go.
Rotating down, third turtle for the taking. I'm not sure if Aurora wants to do too much. They might just choose to give this one up. Brusco will scout him out. Yeah, it looks like they're just going to give the call here. Give the turtle over. Let's live to fight another day once that Lord comes up. So if we're looking at this for Aurora specifically and seeing how much they're losing across the map here, where's that potential for Aurora in their lineup to make this swing back into this game?
Oh, it has to be through the main fights, actually, through Demon Kite Light, timing their crowd control abilities and initiations together, maximizing it so that Yue will also be able to make the most out of it. He's not going to be the Sky Piercer holder, though. It's actually going to be Dominic out of the YSS. So the second time we've seen it today, where a YSS gold lane is holding the Sky Piercer and not the jungler or the mid laner that can.
Yeah. Aurora are just really holding on to this turret. Spatial migration by the Requiem, forcing out the Purify from Super Prince. But this guy's gonna be okay. Still has even the black shoes.
Yeah. Small win, but it doesn't look like Aurora will be able to find another sequence to pressure that.
Oh, that hurt.
Kirk already up to the Oracle as well. Ooh, this is going to be one really tanky Uranus.
I mean, they're just tanky up front, and they can just go ahead and deal with a turret like that. They're zoned out from that. No, Aurora doesn't really have much of a choice but to find something else here. So now Edward's in a position where he's just got to kind of manage these waves, clear them out, while the team tries to find elsewhere. So, Demon Kite?
Yeah, that's something we don't really see from Aurora just yet, like the tankiness. And the burst is something we get to see from Onic, though. They immediately burst down Demon Kite and might have just found a way to deal with this tier 1 in mid.
Yeah, Suyo is doing some crazy damage. I'm going to have to agree with you, Redmar.
Again, Suyo
is busted.
Say it with me now.
That's not just one turret that they took, by the way, that's two.
That's two, and there's just, if you're looking at Aurora, it almost reminds me of our last match where, you know, Twisted really wasn't able to do anything for a certain amount of time. And they've just found themselves in that position.
Nice to do that, by the way.
Yeah, you know what? I think in this position, Kirk, you're fine to do that. Right now, at least.
With Dom Ice, Oracle, 7,000 gold lead, it's warranted. He knows. That is crazy. This is James Banks' legacy for Season 17. Suyo Sky Piercer.
Yeah. And, you know, you're kind of wondering, do they just give this up too? I think they do.
Yep, they gotta. If they could test this even more, that lead is gonna balloon potentially to 9,000, 10,000, and then they can end it with a first Lord push. But they still have their Holy Shields up.
Yeah, the Holy Shields will help them. Is there a potential that this kind of lineup from Aurora is actually able to turn things around into base defense, like their high ground defense? Is it actually capable?
I mean, the problem is Dominic only has like 2 items. He hasn't even built the Endless Battle yet. there's no damage coming out of US Juicing.
There's just at most a Benedetta who can cut or
Yeah.
go for the fast clears.
It has to go really perfect for Aurora, and it has to be one of those moments where Onic scratching their heads of like, guys, how did we mess that up?
Yeah, like what did we do?
Yeah.
Like
What went wrong?
like a random dive.
Yeah. One shield pop bottom, the Lord and the minion waves will get damaged
Edward,
by the entry
Edward.
by their entry because of that holy shield. So they'll all be able to pop the shields in this push.
Yeah, Lord's gonna go for that charge. That holy shield will pop in the mid. Already down in the bottom, but Edward will clear that out. Oh, are they gonna force anything? No. Kimikai just checking things out. He just, I mean, rather quickly. You see how fast he gets melted down to less than half health. So that's just how difficult it is for them to fight. And that's why Light, he's kind of got to be that guy to start these fights, give something to Aurora, but even so, let's say you get a tech charge off, it's like, are you even ready to fight? Is Aurora actually there for the damage department? And the answer to that is no, not yet. They still need a few minutes at least. There's a charge in though.
Oh, okay, they might just find one. That's Brusco. But it seems like the tankiness is, again, just going to emphasize the idea that they do not have enough damage just yet.
So far, the story for Onic PH for this week specifically is they have been drafting really well. And other than that, their early game execution has been so good and really, really clean that majority of their wins have just been stomps. And so far, it wasn't just AP Brand. Now even Aurora are on the way to becoming the victim of another Onic stomp this week.
Because imagine just that early flicker from Yue. You're just not used to seeing Yue in this kind of position.
It might just be because of the way the composition works here and how far they've fallen behind that you might almost need to just go for a desperate move and might find yourself just saying, you know what, go next, you know, get to the next game here with this kind of team composition specifically, because even Super Prince, man, we've seen him on the Lilia before. He's able to just go ahead and take down and be a nuisance, whittle down the health bars of Aurora, and then everybody else can kind of shine from there. So Lord's still a ways away, but you see Edward on the other side, top side of the map, just trying to do what he can. If there's any kind of push, because look, they only have one base turret down through this entire game. Or one tier 1 turret.
Yeah. Grand Theft Purple, but now it's in the hands of the Lilia, the purple buff of Aurora. Bloodwings as well. Big oof.
Did he? Okay, Demon Kite still got it.
Demon Kite got it. Little shot out here, but yeah, you're not going to be able to do anything. You just got to give up the Lord.
Yeah, and the thing is, we've discussed a lot, but then again, Severo's just also been low-key. Has 2 kills, 4 assists, but at any given moment, if for some reason King Kong and Super Prince falls, you still have the Freya to deal with your Aurora. It really is looking like it's just a go next scenario.
And
10K, there you go.
I mean, we do, like, we've seen games turn around before, but even in this case, it's just like you look at the lineup, and really it comes down to that. This base defense that Aurora is going to have to pull off has to come from either a massive misstep from Onic or Light getting the set of his life to help them win a fight.
Because even if you look at like Edward and there's a chance he gets to find the Petrifies. Kirk and Severo barely use their Purifies. So it's mostly Super Prince. If he gets caught in the spatial migration, then that's one battle spell down.
Edward cutting that wave there.
Even Edward knows that he can't mess with the Freya alone. That's a wave, so 2-lane push. Good cut there by Edward, but this is still going to be a devastating defense.
When they know he is going to get back in time, but already mid base turret's going to fall. To put the pressure up top now. Aurora's got to be on the defense.
Yeah, even Kai not using the spatial migration just yet. Light 2 looking for an opening. And they will settle with at least that mid base turret for now.
Okay, base turret still stands. They've got a wave coming up top and mid. See if they walk it in here. That's one thing. It's Brusco holding on to the Raging Sandstorm flicker. So if they wanted to, it could be Onic that just starts this fight. I mean, they have a massive lead.
Okay.
You can see Kirk alone actually doing quite a bit of damage.
Against Doming,
Yeah. Top turret goes down. They're going to clear up these waves. Right now, Aurora just holding on. Still one base turret there. Kirk, tanky enough that doesn't really feel any damage towards him. He's just, he died once and he's like, yeah, I'm not dying anymore.
Yeah. They're being very careful about this push. And now they find Kirk, but Brusco answers back with the raging sandstorm. Can the other members catch up in time? Brusco, he just regains his HP back as if nothing happened.
Yep, Severo gets to push his tower down bottom.
Oh.
Onic are still here though, but Aurora.
Kirk brought under the turret, but he's gonna be okay as the Uranus. And that's all Onic wanted. All base turrets.
Edward.
Now let's see how well Onic will be able to end this, because they are they are all melee. They don't have the traditional marksman to just base lock.
Yes.
They're gonna have to push back Aurora with their own brute force, with their own bodies. But like a 12,000 plus gold lead,
Yeah.
it's one of those scenarios where it's not easier said than done. It's just as easy doing it as it is saying it.
That is a riddle, sir. I've tried to follow along, but
All right, to keep it simple, yeah, they can do it. Yeah. I could have just gone with that.
TLDR on the riddle.
Yeah, I mean, look at the items. Chastise, Radiant, after the Oracle Dominance Ice for the Uranus. King Kong has been full built for a while.
Yeah.
Severo is also full built already, up to a Malefic Roar. He has the Endless Battle and the War Axe and the Golden Staff, dog.
Yeah. I mean, even in this case, if somehow Aurora drags it out, and they just kind of even the itemization, then there's always that chance, you know? But I don't know if Onic's going to let it get there. The Lord is up now. Severo's staying some pressure there on the bottom side. He's got Brusco with him.
Oh, he's actually trying to take on Edward. Oh.
Just put some pressure on Edward, I guess.
Yeah.
And good shadowing by Brusco to just go with Severo as well. So if ever anyone wants to come in through mid.
This is the Hail Mary play right here, I think.
Whoa, they used their ultimates on Light. Severo here too, providing the damage that's needed. Kite showing himself, but what can Aurora do in this scenario? Oh, they decide to fight, but that's up against King Kong and Severo, who have found their footing in this team fight. Light using the tech charge, but it was only a last-minute decision. It's a double for Severo, and Brusco has Dom and Kite inside. This is looking like game for Onic.
Yep, they know. He knows Dome Kite can't do anything about it. He's just going to have to watch the base turret go down here. It goes over. Dominant for Onic Philippines.
GG guys ya.
Almost 15,000 gold
Rame banget, Jir. Oke lah, kita langsung aja buat game yang kedua, Bang ya.